Welcome to Purposeful Fridays. My name's Catherine, and today we're talking about confidence. In my work, I meet so many amazing people, and I'm lucky enough to be able to help them in their journey in life. But I'm also constantly reminded about the fragility of confidence. And confidence doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, whether you're young or old. Anyone, depending what is happening in their life, can have a hit in confidence. One minute you can be feeling totally bulletproof, and the other minute you can be feeling totally incompetent. And I actually feel that confidence actually sits on a continuum somewhere. So there are times, as I said, when you feel incredibly bulletproof and your confidence is at its peak. But you could find yourself in a new role, in a new job, with a new manager or leader who doesn't actually know what you're capable of. And that confidence could fall quite quickly and quite dramatically as self-doubt creeps in and you start to feel like you don't have the ability to do the job that you've just got. But sometimes it only drops slightly. So you might be out with family or friends and they might say something that you didn't expect them to say that hurt you a little bit, and you may see a slight drop in your confidence. And I actually have a story that I use that I think kind of explains confidence a little bit. And it's a story from when I trekked the Great Wall of China. So back in September 2013, I was 41 and I signed up alone for my first overseas trip to trek the Great Wall of China. And it was an amazing trip with so many memories and experiences, and I'll always cherish it. But during the trek, we would spend most of our accommodation was in small homestays along the wall. And I remember waking up on the third morning, and it was a normal morning. Woke up, we had our breakfast, we packed our day packs, got ready, and would wait outside for everybody. And while we were doing that, one of the girls really excitedly was like, "Look, I can see the Great Wall of China." And so we all looked and we all started to get excited. But then my heart just fell into my stomach because it just seemed so far away. And I don't mean just far in distance, because it was, but also height. Like it looked like it was sitting on the horizon. And we had to walk there. We had to climb that. And I, for the first time, actually started to doubt whether or not I'd be able to make the climb. And it was crazy. We had done so much training. We were so prepared for this. But it was a really tough climb. It was a lot of straight up. There was a lot of overgrown shrubbery, so it wasn't a very well-worn track. And it was really muddy and slippery from rain from the night before. And there were many times that I stopped to catch my breath, and self-doubt was creeping in as to whether or not I'd even make it to the wall that day. But I did make it to the wall, and it was absolutely amazing and exhilarating, and I felt so empowered. But that didn't last very long, because in my naivety, I not only didn't realise that the Great Wall of China was built on top of a mountain range, but as soon as you got to the top of the mountain and onto the wall, you were continuing to climb up and down mountains, even though you're on top of the wall, because it was built on top of a mountain range. So we had many, many more climbs to take and accomplish that day. And I really wasn't sure whether or not my confidence had gone out the door. So I had a choice. I could let my fear and my anxiety overwhelm me, or I could back myself and do it, take it on and just do it. So I took the latter and started to believe in myself. But it wasn't a case of just doing it and making it happen. There was a lot of strategies that I used that day to get me to the end. And they were things like deep breathing. I used a lot of deep breathing techniques. I also just kept telling myself to put one foot in front of the other, because I knew every step I took would be a step closer to the end of our journey. But I also made sure that I took time to stop and actually enjoy and take in the breathtaking views that were surrounding us. And I practiced gratitude for the amazing women that were on the trek with me and for all their support and their friendship during the journey. So there's 3 key things I learned about confidence when I was trekking the Great Wall of China. The first one is that accept throughout life that there will be peaks and falls in your confidence, and that is actually okay, because it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how quickly you bounce back up and build your confidence back up. The second was that confidence needs maintenance. Okay, it's not about I'm confident and you stay confident. You've got to learn tools and strategies that you can put in place and use when you feel your confidence start to fall. So whether it's that new job or an overseas holiday for the first time, or just trying something new you've never tried before, what are those tools and strategies you use to help build your confidence back up when you start to feel it falling? And the third one is know your strengths. Know your strengths and believe in yourself. Understand how you add value, because no matter what you think you're capable of doing, you're actually capable of achieving so much more. So this Purposeful Friday, I want you to think about, what are your strengths? What are your superpowers that make you unique and valuable? And also, what are when you feel your confidence being deflated, what are the tools and the strategies you have and use to help pick yourself back up again and make sure you maintain that confidence? Have a fabulous weekend, everyone. Thank you. Bye.